Let's dive into one of the world's toughest and most dangerous jobs: hunting the mighty king crab in the frigid, unpredictable depths of the Northern Ocean. Out here, the stakes are high, and every trip is a test of skill, courage, and sheer determination. The men and women who take on this challenge face not only the relentless cold, but also the ever-present threat of towering waves and sudden storms. It's a world where nature is in charge, and survival depends on teamwork, experience, and a bit of luck. These crabs aren't just big, they're legendary, and their meat is a luxury that commands a high price. Revered by chefs and seafood lovers around the globe, king crab is a delicacy that's as rare as it is delicious. Their enormous size and striking appearance make them the centerpiece of any seafood feast, and their sweet, tender meat is sought after in the world's finest restaurants. Catching them is a high-stakes gamble against nature, requiring grit, strength, and deep respect for the sea. Every haul is a battle, and every crab pot pulled from the icy water is a small victory. The work is grueling, with long hours and little rest, but the reward can be life-changing for those willing to risk it all. The king crab's impressive size and sweet, rich flavor make it the undisputed crown jewel of seafood, fueling an industry built on risk-takers and adventurers. From the moment it's caught to the instant it's served, every king crab represents a journey of danger, dedication, and expertise. But this isn't just about fancy dinners or gourmet meals. It's about human endurance, grit, and the relentless pursuit of gold from the sea. For the crews, each catch is a testament to their hard work and resilience, a reminder that fortune favors the bold. Fishermen leave safety and comfort far behind, braving freezing water, howling winds, and the constant threat of injury for every catch. The ocean is unforgiving, and only the toughest survive its challenges. The journey from ocean floor to restaurant table is a testament to hard, dirty work most never see. Behind every plate of king crab is a story of sweat, sacrifice, and the relentless drive to bring the best of the sea to your table. So next time you see king crab on a menu, remember the incredible story behind it. The danger, the effort, and the raw, untamed power of the ocean that makes every bite possible. Let's take a closer look at what it really takes to bring the king of all crabs from the wild, icy sea to your plate, and appreciate the journey that makes this delicacy truly extraordinary. The king crab is no ordinary crustacean. It's a true giant, a living relic of the deep that inspires awe in all who encounter it. With its armored body and sprawling legs, it looks almost prehistoric, as if it belongs to another era. With a leg span that can stretch up to an astonishing 6 feet and weighing more than 20 pounds, these armored titans are the undisputed rulers of the ocean floor. Their sheer size alone sets them apart from most other marine life, making them a true marvel of the underwater world. Their spiky, rock-hard shells and powerful crushing claws make them formidable opponents for any predator. These adaptations are essential for survival in the freezing, high-pressure waters of the North Pacific and Northern Europe, where only the toughest creatures endure. Living at depths of up to 200 feet, king crabs thrive in an environment where sunlight barely penetrates and temperatures hover just above freezing. Down here, the pressure is immense and food is scarce, but king crabs have evolved to flourish where few others can survive. This harsh, unforgiving environment is what gives their meat its prized, sweet flavor. The cold, clean waters help create a texture and taste that is sought after by chefs and seafood lovers around the world. A single king crab can yield several pounds of succulent, tender meat, most of it found in its massive, meaty legs. Each leg is a delicacy, packed with flavor and prized for its unique texture. The impressive size and exquisite taste of king crab, combined with the danger and difficulty of harvesting them, drive their high price in markets worldwide. They are a luxury, a symbol of the ocean's bounty, and the risks taken to bring them to shore. Fishermen don't just drop a line for these giants. They must send down massive, specially designed gear into a world that is as alien as it is hostile, all in pursuit of a rare and valuable prize. Every aspect of the job, from the traps to the boats, is scaled up to match the king crab's enormous size and the extreme depths of its home. It's a test of strength, skill, and endurance for those who dare to take on the challenge. In the end, it's a hunt for a true monster of the deep, a creature that embodies the wild, untamed spirit of the ocean itself. You can't catch a king crab with a rod. You need massive industrial-strength pots. These steel cages, up to 8 feet across, are baited with oily fish to lure crabs from the dark seabed. The design is simple but effective. One-way entrances trap the crabs inside. Baiting is critical. Without the right scent, pots come up empty. Once loaded, the crew uses hydraulic winches to drop dozens or even hundreds of pots in carefully chosen spots, each marked by a buoy. It's a precise operation, relying on experience and teamwork. After deployment, the pots soak on the seabed for hours or days, giving crabs time to find their way in. During the soak, the crew preps gear, maintains the boat, and grabs rare moments of rest. The ocean never stops, and neither does the work. When the time is right, it's all hands on deck for the next phase. The real test is about to begin. While the pots soak, anticipation builds. Every trap is a bet placed against the sea. The crew stays busy prepping gear, fixing engines, and keeping the boat running. Timing is everything. Pull too soon and you miss the catch, wait too long and crabs fight or the bait's gone. It's a delicate balance, guided by experience and instinct. The ocean is unforgiving, and every decision counts. The crew is isolated, far from home, driven by the hope of a full pot and a big payday. An empty pot is a harsh reminder of the risks and effort involved. The waiting is a mental game as much as a physical one. Soon, the moment of truth arrives. Will their gamble pay off? It's time to haul the gold. The crew scans the churning waves, eyes peeled for the telltale flash of orange that marks the buoy. With practiced precision, they maneuver the boat into position, bracing themselves against the rolling deck as the wind howls around them. When the buoy is finally within reach, a crewman hooks the line, muscles straining as the sea fights to keep its prize. The hydraulic winch groans and whines, cables taut as it hauls the heavy steel pot from the inky depths below. Every revolution of the drum is a battle against the weight of the ocean, and the anticipation builds with every foot of line that emerges from the water. As the pot finally breaks the surface, excitement surges through the crew. Hearts pounding, eyes wide, everyone leans in for a first glimpse of the catch. Is it heavy? Is it full? The tension is electric, every face etched with hope and nerves. When a pot brimming with king crabs slams onto the deck, it's like striking gold. Months of preparation and risk suddenly rewarded in a single, glorious moment. The crew springs into action, emptying the pot in a flurry of movement, boots slipping on the slick deck as they work together in perfect rhythm. They sort the writhing, spiky crabs at lightning speed, each man focused on the task. Every crab is inspected for size and quality, only the best kept for the hold. Quick hands, sharp eyes, and unwavering attention are essential. A single mistake could mean lost profit or a dangerous injury. The process is relentless. Haul, sort, repeat, over and over, as the hours blur together and fatigue sets in. Each pot is a new test, each haul a fresh challenge. The rhythm of the work is unyielding, demanding total focus and stamina. Often the crew works for hours on end, pushing through exhaustion as darkness falls and the temperature drops. The work is cold, wet, and dangerous. Icy spray stings their faces, and every step on the slippery deck is a risk. But a full pot means a successful trip, a reason to celebrate, and a reminder of why they endure these brutal conditions. Each cycle is a test of endurance and teamwork, where trust in your crewmates is as vital as skill. A good haul fills the tanks and lifts spirits. An empty one stings, a harsh reminder of the ocean's unpredictability. But there's no time to dwell, every second counts, and the next pot is already waiting. The cycle continues, the next pot already on its way up. Hope and uncertainty riding on every line. Out here, the job never stops until the hold is full or the season ends. The sea is both adversary and provider, demanding respect at every turn. Every haul is a new chance at fortune or disappointment. The stakes are high, and every pot could change the trip's outcome. This is the heart of king crab fishing: grit, risk, and the relentless pursuit of the ocean's gold. King crab fishing is tightly regulated to protect the species and the industry's future. On deck, every crab is measured. Only legal-sized males are kept. Juveniles go back to the sea. Females, especially those carrying eggs, are always released to ensure future generations. These rules are simple but vital, turning fishermen into stewards of the resource. Pot fishing is selective, causing minimal damage to the ocean floor and reducing bycatch. Unlike destructive methods, pots allow careful sorting and targeted harvests. Sustainable practices are the backbone of the industry, balancing profit with preservation. Strict adherence to these rules keeps stocks healthy and the fishery viable. It's not just about today's catch, it's about tomorrow's too. Responsible fishing ensures king crabs remain a treasure for years to come. The rules aren't a burden, they're a lifeline for both crabs and fishermen. Sustainability is the real gold in this business. King crab fishing is one of the world's most dangerous jobs. Fishermen face freezing temperatures, monstrous waves, and brutal winds, often for 20 hours straight. Physical strength is essential, but so are skill and experience. Every task, from hauling gear to fixing engines, is done in extreme conditions. A single mistake can be fatal. Slippery decks, heavy machinery, and even the crabs themselves are constant threats. Teamwork is survival. Every crew member depends on the others. Despite the danger, there's pride and camaraderie in the work. The reward isn't just the catch, it's the victory over the elements and the sea. For those who endure, it's a life of challenge, adventure, and hard-won respect. In Northern Europe, king crab fishing is among the world's most regulated industries. Special licenses, strict pot limits, and science-based quotas keep the fishery sustainable. Regulators monitor every step, from the number of pots to the total allowable catch. Once the quota is reached, the season ends. No exceptions. This system balances profit with conservation, ensuring the resource isn't depleted. Scientists, regulators, and fishermen work together for a healthy crab population. Careful management is key to the fishery's long-term success. The gold rush for king crabs is kept in check by a watchful eye. The king crab's journey ends far from the icy ocean floor, on your dinner plate. After harvest, crabs are quickly processed, cooked, and flash frozen to lock in flavor. The result is sweet, succulent meat, often simply served to showcase its natural taste. The high price reflects the danger, effort, and strict regulations behind every leg. You're not just paying for seafood, you're paying for the story, the risk, and the stewardship. Next time you see king crab on a menu, remember the journey, the deep sea, the hard work, and the sustainable practices. Each bite is a taste of adventure and respect for the wild. It's a treasure brought to your table by some of the toughest people on the planet. And that's a story worth savoring.